Hello everyone and welcome back to Joys It Flies. If you're new here, my name's Alyssa and I deal with the crochet side of this channel, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make these crochet coasters. To make these coasters, you're going to need a DK weight yarn. Now I really recommend using a cotton yarn as it's super durable, it washes really easily and is great for hot drinks. Next you're going to need a 4mm crochet hook, a pair of scissors and a darning needle. We're going to start by making a slip knot which we can then pop onto our hook. And from here we are going to chain 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Then from here we're going to find the very first chain we made, we're going to pop our hook into it and we're going to make a slip stitch. So yarn over, pull through that loop and pull straight through the loop on your hook. And if you open this up, you'll see that this has made a little ring that we can work into. Now I will say you can of course make a magic ring if you'd prefer. From here we are going to chain 3. So 1, 2 and 3, and that is going to count as our very first double crochet. Now into our ring we are going to make 15 double crochet. So yarn over your hook, insert it right into your ring, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over, pull through 2 loops. So that's 1. We're going to make 15 in total. There we are, so I have 15 double crochet in total and this is what it looks like. Now including the chain 3 at the beginning, which if you remember counted as our first stitch, we should have 16 double crochet in total. Now to finish the round we are going to find that very first chain 3, we're going to find the very top chain and we're going to slip stitch into it. So insert your hook, yarn over, pull through that loop and pull straight through the loop on your hook. And there we are. Now one last thing is if you have a gap in the center like I do, you can just pull the tail end at the back and that's going to close that up for you. Just like that, and you can see that gap in the center is now closed. And there we are, that is the end of round 1. For round 2 we're going to start by chaining 3. And this is going to count as our first double crochet. Into the next stitch we're going to make 1 double crochet. So yarn over, insert it into that stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, then yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, then chain 2. Into the next 2 stitches we're going to make 1 double crochet. So into this one here we have our first double crochet, and then into the next stitch our second double crochet. Then chain 2. And we're just going to continue in this way all the way around. So we're going to repeat these steps. So into the next 2 stitches we're going to make 1 double crochet and then we're going to chain 2. So I'm just coming up to the end of the round now, and a tip for beginners, this little stitch here isn't actually a stitch, it's the slip stitch from the previous round, so you just want to make sure that you don't work into it. Now I've just made my 2 double crochet, so we should be finishing with a chain 2. And to close the round, we're going to find the beginning chain 3, and we're going to slip stitch into the top chain. So insert your hook, just like that, yarn over, pull through, and pull straight through the loop on your hook. And that's the end of round 2. We're going to start round 3 by slip stitching into the next stitch. So insert your hook, yarn over, pull through that stitch, and pull straight through the loop on your hook. And we're then also going to slip stitch into this chain 2 space. So just in there like this. And this just means that we can now work into this gap. From here we're going to chain 3. And again, this is going to count as your first double crochet. Into this space, make 1 double crochet. Then chain 2. And then make 2 more double crochet into the same space. So here's 1. And then here's our second one. And that's all being made into that same gap. Then from here we're going to skip over these 2 doubles, we're going to find the next gap, and into that we're going to make 2 double crochet, chain 2 and 2 more double crochet. So here's our first, then back into the same gap our second double crochet, then chain 2, and then we're going to make 2 more double crochet into the same space. So here's 1, and then here's our second one. So we're just going to repeat that step all the way around. So we're going to skip over 2 double crochet, and into the next gap we're going to make 2 double crochet, chain 2, and then 2 more double crochet. So go ahead, working this way all the way around, and I'll meet you back when you've done that. So I'm just coming up to the end now, I'm making my last double crochet, and it should be looking like this. Then to close the round, we're going to find our beginning chain 3, and we're going to slip stitch into the top of it. So insert your hook, yarn over, pull through that stitch, and pull straight through the loop on your hook. And that's the end of round 3. So you should be able to see the lacy pattern is starting to build up now. For round 4, we're going to start in the same way. We're going to slip stitch into the next stitch. And then we're going to slip stitch into this chain 2 space. Just like this. And then from here, we are going to chain 3. And that's going to count as our first double crochet. Working into this chain 2 space, we're going to make 2 double crochet. So here's our first one, back into the same space, here's our second. Then we're going to chain 2, and we're going to make 3 more double crochet into the same space. So here's 1, here's our second one, and finally our third. Just like that. Then we're going to skip over these 4 double crochet. We're going to find the next chain 2 space, and into that we're going to make 3 double crochet, chain 2 and 3 more double crochet. So right into that chain 2 space we have our first double crochet, then our second, then our third, then chain 2 and make 3 more back into the same space. So we're going to repeat these steps all the way around. We're going to skip over these 4 double crochet, and into the chain 2 space we're going to make 3 double crochet, chain 2 and then 3 double crochet. So there's our 3 double crochet, then chain 2 and then make 3 more into the same space. So go ahead, pause the video and work in this way around your coaster, and I'll meet you back when you've done that. So I'm just finishing up now, and you should have 4 double crochet in between at the very end, just here. To finish off the round, we're going to find the beginning chain 3 and we're going to slip stitch into the top of it. So insert your hook, yarn over, pull through that loop and pull straight through the loop on your hook. And that's the end of round 4. So I'll just flatten it out a bit so you can see it. If your coaster is curling in a little bit, don't worry about that, it will flatten with time. And you can see this is what it should be looking like. For our 5th and final round, we're going to begin by chaining 1. Into the same stitch, we're going to make a single crochet. So insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Then we're going to skip over these double crochet and we're going to find this chain 2 space. And into this we are going to make 7 double crochet. So into that gap, here's 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and finally our 7th. There we are, you can see all of those double crochets are bundled together. Then we're going to skip over these 3 double crochet, and into this gap we're going to make 1 single crochet. So insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, then yarn over and pull through both loops. And we're going to repeat this all the way around to create our frilly edge. So we're going to skip over these 3 double crochet, and into this chain 2 space we're going to make 7 double crochet. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and last but not least 7. Then we're going to skip over these 3 double crochet and we're going to make a single crochet into this space here. So go ahead, pause the video and repeat this all the way around, and I'll meet you back when you've done that. So I'm just coming up to the end now, and you should be finishing with 7 double crochet, just like this. To finish off the round, we're going to skip over these 3 doubles and we're going to find the first single crochet we made. So this one here, we're going to pop our hook into it and we're going to make a slip stitch. Then from here, we're going to chain 1 to fasten off, and you can go ahead and cut your yarn. And you want to leave a long enough tail end just so that you can sew it in with your darning needle. There we are, you pull that nice and tight and you have a coaster. So again, if your coaster is curling in a little bit like mine, you can either just leave it and with time and with use, it will flatten out and the stitches will relax a little bit, or you can turn it upside down and put it under some heavy books. I like to do that with mine and that will just really flatten it out. And all you have left to do is you need to go ahead, grab your darning needle and just sew in any tail ends that you might have. So you should probably just have 2. And then you really are done. You have your very own crochet coaster. Folks, I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial and found it easy to follow. If you have any questions, drop them below in the comments box. I love hearing from all of you. I'll see you all again next week in my next video, but until then, happy crocheting.